What's up, y'all? You guys ready for another video for y'all, man? We need to get to the 6 yard. We need to get to the 6 yards. Ps4 current G, y'all playing my league. You know what I'm saying? My crew episode 8. Let's go to it, y'all. Let's see. We are playing up against the Portland Trailblazers. Again, y'all, this is our second time playing against the teams, y'all. So, yeah, let's go to it, y'all. Let's do it. Alright, it's not enough, hey. Yeah, 7-game issue fail. We got to be on an 8-game issue fail. Let's get real point up against Trailblazers at their home court. Listen, I'll leave my career off, so yeah, dog. Let's do it. Hey, yeah, let's keep hiring, baby. It's not enough. I'm back, y'all.
Look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Prez in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Obdia. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition.
Hold on, y'all.
Fierce in this league, so it's swim right away the moment the season starts.
Longer than your average guard. Drew can more than handle himself.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre, they've acquired a walking double-double. Capable non-break compared with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. This pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. It's stolen by Holiday. Wide open. And it's Portland scoring again.
Going up on a dime. This is why you got to be up on Holiday defensively.
Here's Smooth.
Yeah, did you guys know that Klay Thompson and then this guy that broke up like,
The offense has been on point.
cheating. Like, why is he cheating? I was like, why is he cheating? Why is this? Makes no sense. Like, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Yo, it's not enough.
But it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. What a sensational move captured from the connected can.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside
I wanted to follow up. What you said about still this
from
block.
9 feet.
Nope.
Oh,
That's off.
rejected
Yep.
by Ayton.
Yo, good defense,
With
dog.
his reach,
Yep.
it's hard to get
Yo,
anything
James.
over DeAndre Ayton.
Dang.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by
Hey,
Grant.
it's not enough.
A moment now, it's
Hey, they're not like us. Hey,
who has
look,
earned
Mr.
the
on the
player
beat.
of the
Hey,
week in
man
the
down,
Western
talking substitute,
Conference.
tell them breathe,
His
bro.
offensive
Yeah,
effort
it's
has
Chicago
really
ass
gone
niggas think
unmatched
that
as
they
of
can beat
late.
Boston.
When it
Yeah,
comes to
I know
that
he
end
got
of the
some.
floor,
That's
he's
it,
been
Mike. Don't you
accurate
jump
and
yo, they're not
explosive.
ever gonna try
Hard
to
for
take the
any
one.
defense to keep up with that.
Yo, it's not enough.
Here's
Yo,
Smooth.
she is such
He's
a
covered by
damn
Holiday.
downer, dog.
4 on the
Debbie
clock.
Downer.
Here's lights out. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
It's not enough.
Here's Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way
fouling,
out.
dog.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First
Well,
personal
a new
foul.
era in Portland, Grant.
Second
Young,
team foul.
raw, and still finding their
At the
place.
line for your
Yeah, they're committed
Trailblazers.
to growing
Jeremy
from reps
Grant.
and putting in the
Taking
time.
2 shots.
The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid. Shooting 2.
I mean, like. Alright, y'all, it's not enough.
He misses the free throw.
You know what I love about Jeremy Grant? He's had every role from 20-point scorer to defensive specialist. Grant just embraces whatever his coaches ask of him.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Yeah.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Oh, yeah, LeBron. Oh, yeah, oh my gosh.
From the
Step
arc.
back.
And that's
Yes.
good. His first bucket of the game.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Holiday against Ayton.
No,
It's
Kyle, you
deflected.
I would agree, dog. Oh, yeah.
Here's Smooth. And the dunk to finish it off.
Assist
Oh,
from-
beauty.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. So it's Portland now. Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Outside
yeah.
Holiday.
Nope,
There's
that's
the
off.
dribble. Goes back
Good
up.
defense.
Oh, nice
Not
shot
good
by
defense,
Klingon.
bro.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Here's James. Rebound by the
Oh,
Trailblazers.
gotta make
He's
those.
very confident.
Yo,
from
it's
that
not
range.
enough.
He can't
Hey,
make
they not like us. Mister on the beat. Hey, I'm calling a substitute. Yeah.
Pass to Kamara. Off target from the wing. The Lakers trail. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
I first spoke with Chauncey Billups.
Assist goes
Before
to
long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said he's a focus for us tonight. Absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Ali.
Chris, yep.
Here's Prez. Throw it down.
Ah.
The breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Right side Holiday.
Nope.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Holiday's got 6.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
James, left side. To the middle.
No, I cannot score, bro.
Six to shoot.
I just want to score a
Smooth.
bucket.
Pass to Prez. Lets it go
Got
from
a
deep.
good shot. Ooh, good
Sends
shot.
it home from three-point land.
with the timeout.
Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Timeout
Yo,
called.
it's not enough.
They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. Over this top,
Why are they subbing me out, though? I don't understand. All right, man.
pay attention. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Love's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. Now a timeout called by Portland. Some nice signs of progress. For the Blazers.
Another round of contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Outside Kamara, back to Avdia. That's tipped. Here's smooth.
Assisted by.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Avdia. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Smooth. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Lays it up.
Oh, yo.
10 points for him.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 so far.
Yep.
And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Grant. Will it go?
Oh, what's up?
And Ayton pulls it down.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does
That
it
Michael Jackson
without
movie
fouling.
was
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first
Yeah,
period.
yep.
They were ready to roll right through the tip.
Seems
There
like
was
yesterday,
no
so
warm-up
it was
period.
actually
It was
Friday.
only, let's do this.
Got him again, yep. Ankles are weak, dog. Like, look at
Here's
your
Smooth.
ankles, bro. Like,
12 points
oh
for
my
him.
gosh, like you can't guard me, bro. Like
Clock at 6.
weak,
Up and in on the layup.
weak,
Smooth's got
weak,
14 points.
weak.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble. Using good pressure to force turnovers and good
Portland
steals.
ball.
And also the coaching staff
Substitution on the
has
court.
to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Murray's checked in for Kamara. Sissoko comes in for Grant. And it's Scoot Henderson
what are you
in
locking
for
up, bro?
Avdia.
Clamps.
And the Lakers
Oh, yeah.
also
Right here,
making
yep.
a switch.
No, I
Hachimura's
wanted to
checked in
shoot
for LeBron.
shoot the 3, but it's cool.
Here's Smooth. Defended by Henderson.
I'm not guarding, dog.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It's a physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed, and look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running
At the line
center.
for 2.
Oh,
He's
trash.
1 of 2, and the second
Got
one
that
misses.
I'm
Los Angeles leading by 12.
Again.
Here's Smooth.
I'm starting to feel a little bit
16
better.
points for him.
I just gotta keep. I gotta take that medicine every 4 hours or 6.
5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tries
2
again.
minutes.
Pass to Prez. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Sissoko. 8 points in his last time out. From behind the arc. Henderson misses. Here's Smooth. Defended by Henderson. Pass to Smooth.
Hey.
Rebound by the
gosh.
Trailblazers. The Lakers beat them last time
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the substitution on the
Getting ready
court.
for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. Love is checked in for Henderson. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Krejci. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Hachimura and power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Smooth in at point. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Drew.
14 foul.
The defender really went after him.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like
Oh,
LeBron James,
get it out of here.
Stephen Curry,
Not in my paint, boy. It's not in my paint. Get that.
type of person you see in the locker room, that can rally a franchise.
Oh yeah, nope.
Avdia outside.
Like dog, look at this. Like it's too obvious, bro.
Outside Love.
I'm getting trembling about 8.
Shot clock at 6.
Oh yeah, could be.
Ball stolen.
Yep.
Here's
What
lights
is this?
out.
Oh,
Offensive
Vic.
rebound. Controls the rebound.
All right.
And the putback. And the Lakers lead by 10.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Portland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Here's Smooth. Double clutches. Rebound by Murray.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And it's Love missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. James with the ball. And that's Love. Picking
no, seriously, I was not talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. Watch out. Dang.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to
Go.
catch up with Allen LaForce.
Thanks. Offensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Sissoko, he's checked in for Portland. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta. Alright.
Here's Smooth, covered by Love. Here's Smooth. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
With the timeout.
And just not
Yeah,
letting
I
up
found
at
my
all.
earbuds,
I mean, you have to love
I think
this
I told
approach.
y'all that I
You want
lost
to get
them,
the
but I
ball to the
found them.
guys who make
Literally, it was
plays.
the whole time. This whole time, it was in my Chicago Bulls.
And looking at second chance
Because
points last year,
$300.
here
You
were the
guys
teams
know
that
that,
did the most
that's on my
damage
YouTube
on the
channel, that's
offensive
on
glass.
my YouTube picture,
Portland
real,
in
real.
second.
Dog,
This is
it
a
was
hustle
some,
stat.
I had another
This team
pocket, bro, a
pounded the
secret
offensive
pocket
glass,
that I
and it
did not
shows
know
in their
of.
numbers from
I
last year.
just, like, I was trying to put my coat on to take up the trash.
Ooh, poked away. Murray with it.
40 minutes
Guarded
ago.
by Ayton. Murray passes to Avdia.
I reached
It's good.
in there. I reached to like try to put my arm in there.
I know what they say.
It's in my sleeve, but there was something.
Need some
There was
bucket
something.
getters too now.
Again, I'm like, it's my AirPods. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I found my AirPods.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active
Stop
game.
it, God.
Smooth shot is good.
Hyperdrive.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Grant the pass to Love. Off target
Oh,
from
yeah.
outside.
Nice nice rebound.
Yes.
Trying to match the other
Yes.
team's intensity right now. Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Avdia passes to Love.
Nope.
Tipped. Out of bounds.
Oh my gosh, you did not have to die for it, bro. Why would you
And
die
this
for
is
it?
what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And on Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Miami, where they'll take on the Heat.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how they perform outside of home court. It could be anything.
How do I got 3 fouls, bro?
Very valuable
Down the
experience.
lineup for your
Marcus Smart's
trailblazer.
checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Henderson.
Henderson, he's checked
Yo,
in
do
for
I
Love.
kill him?
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
The Lakers lead by 14. Here's Smooth. That's 29 for him.
2 minutes
Fires from
remaining in the
behind.
first half.
And
2
that one's
minutes.
long. Murray up top.
Hey!
Rejected.
Oh.
And it's going to be a Portland will have another go. And the Blazers making a change here. Kamara's checked in.
Now into the lineup for Portland. Kamara.
1:52 left in the second.
No, he got me. He got my ankles. No. He
Henderson
missed.
misses.
Oh my
And
gosh, he
their free
missed.
throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Here's
You a
Smooth.
trash. You're not guarding, bro. Look at you. Oh
The
my gosh.
rebound by Sissoko.
No, shit. Don't play no more music. Oh,
To the
God.
inside. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Trailblazers foul. Henderson. First personal foul.
Klinger,
Penalty.
he's checked in for Portland. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Smooth, defended by Henderson. Prez, the pass to Smooth.
Boy. Yeah.
I tell you, a little extra
58
pressure on
spiders
Dave when
in
you're
my
up
crib
against a
in my
point guard who
house.
can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. Jump ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. 36 seconds left in the second period. Here's Prez. The Lakers with the rebound. And that one goes out. Touched by James. Richie's checked in for Murray. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Henderson against Reeves.
Hey, what day is May 1st? Is that a Friday? Yeah. Alright, then. So on
There's
that on
14
Friday
seconds
night,
left to
I
play
really
in the first
created
half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock.
James and Jay. That's on. Yeah, it's
Austin
definitely.
Reeves.
It was like on
First
Friday.
personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2. Henderson.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, it's on a Friday. Yeah.
And so it's Los
That's the end of the
Angeles
first
looking
half.
in total
With the
control
score.
with this 17-point
Friday,
advantage
Friday.
as the
46.
buzzer sounds. And
Los
they've racked up a
Angeles.
ton of turnovers.
63.
Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what was your impression?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They need to give more energy and effort on the board. So Udoka has been one of the most
that's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. That sounds so different and it's like so low. I actually like it. All right. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll be back, y'all. Let's do it. Let's go.
The Lakers lead by 17. Grant is the three with Kamara in the front court as well. Denny Avdia out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Klingon in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Nope.
Here's Holiday.
No.
Blocked. Now Los Angeles moving it up. James with the ball. And Kamara picks him up defensively.
Oh.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive
Reciprocity.
Here's Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in. Avdia's got 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's James. Holiday grabs the miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back.
Ha. Nope. Bro, stop. Letting them do
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
I think. He might be double teaming this.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Holiday.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Ayton goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Looking to get back on track.
Yo.
And Holiday with Holiday.
Excellent move from Holiday to set the bucket up. No surprise there.
Got him. Yup. Hey.
No mistake. Slam dunk.
That's right.
This guy is
That's right.
putting on a clinic.
Slam carry.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their
For the
connected
one piece. You're going to let this ignorance walk out of here in the one piece? I don't think so. I'll show you how it's done.
Lights Out's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Bro, why is not good? Go in!
No good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Timeout called.
Portland. There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team.
Portland making a switch here. Love checked in. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. 4th, Donovan Clingan.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
No, please stop. Oh my gosh, bro. What, bro?
Passes to
I
Graham.
cannot, like, dog.
Outside Love. Pass to Kamara. Fires for 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have Murray's checked in for Portland.
Now in the lineup for your Trailblazers, Murray.
The Lakers lead by 23. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's James on the wing. Pass to Smooth. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Prez.
Oh my.
Kept alive.
Oh my.
Here's Smooth. Misses the baby hook.
Gosh.
Lakers
Oh.
Arabia's checked in for
personal
LeBron.
foul. First team foul. Los Angeles substitution. Arabia.
Here's Love. Here's Kamara. And the 3 off target.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Smooth. Here's Ayton. Pass to Smooth.
Yo, make a shot.
Second chance shot. Rejected by
Why am I,
Clingan.
like, why is I'm not making nothing? Why am I not making no shots, dog? Come on.
A big factor in him finding that block.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here we go, one-on-one. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Avdia, tightly guarded.
Hurt can shoot that.
And he was camped in the lane
Yo.
there. Gets a 3-second call.
Yo, they're gonna sub me out. No, bruh. No, dog. Come on, bro.
He's
I'm gonna. Nah.
checked in for.
Just get in. Just get in. We'll figure out what to do with you. Damn. Oh. Yo, I think I gotta watch the
Lakers
play.
also making a switch. Reggie Murray's checked in. Timeout called. Portland.
Pretty disgusting offensively, too. And in this game, they've got to get to the bottom of it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Smooth. And Clingan pulls it down.
That would have been perfect, bro.
Clingan's got
If I
rebound
would have
number
timed
7
it right.
tonight.
At least I would have timed it right. I should have. The deep.
Here's Love.
Oh, dog. You're gonna let this shit walk out of here in one piece? I don't think so. I'll show you how it's done.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Smooth. Rejected by
Nah. I give up, bro.
Clingan.
I'm about to quit.
Now here's Love. He's got 7. Pass to Clingan. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
At 7'2", Clingan is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
The Lakers lead by 23. Rejected by Clingan. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the ball in for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Jeremy Grant comes in for Krejci. And Denny Avdia subbed in for Henderson. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game.
Oh.
Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James. Jake LaRavia is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's lights out in at the 2 spot. Blazers trail by 21. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Graham. Reeves brings a double. Here's Sissoko from outside the arc. Again, the miss by Portland.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Smooth shot is good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Avdia with it. Pass to Sissoko. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from LaRavia. The Lakers lead by 23. Here's Smooth. And the layup falls. Smooth's got 47 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Portland making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ayton, he's checked in for LaRavia. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Holiday. Smooth. James deciding where to go with it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Now Avdia. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Can they get it? Kamara, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Assisted by
Ayton will throw down. They knew just when to pass him that ball.
Here's Avdia. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Kamara, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Holiday. He's past the guard, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on the illegal screen.
on the court.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Williams comes in for Klingon, and it's Thibault in for Avdia. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers, and he drops a first.
Fourth team foul.
And he makes both free throws. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Smooth shot is good. Smooth's got 55.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Holiday. And that one hits the back iron.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Portland
In a
foul.
major drought, you
Drew
need to
Holiday.
find some sort of
Fifth
momentum.
personal foul.
And founded back in
Foul.
2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important.
Yeah, we got lost.
And it takes all of us to recreate the change we all hope to see.
Robert
Nicely
Williams.
inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he
Defensive
needed
foul.
to.
The free throw drops for Williams. Here's Smooth. Driving inside.
No.
With a steal. To the paint. Here's Love. And a foul ball on the way.
5.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
14 foul.
They're finding a rhythm from the
At the
line as they
line
try
for
to cut
Portland.
into this deficit.
Krejci's checked in for Portland. Laravia is checked in for Los Angeles.
Bro, what the heck?
Here's Smooth. Thibault with the boards. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out to the wing. Love for 3. Connects from downtown. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Driving in. Whoa! Wow! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Smooth, covered by Thibault. Here's Smooth, and it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Thibault, and again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Smooth. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed
Got
jam.
58 spiders in my crib, in my house. All these spiders in my house. I don't know what to do with them, dog. How can you have these many spiders in your crib, in your house? Would you freak out? 58 spiders. Like, a lot of them. The whole crib is covered with spiders all around the whole house. The whole house, bro. Like, spiders covered, bro. 58 spiders in my crib, in my house. Let me get a heat check, Hey, check. Hey, can I get a heat check,
And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in
Yo,
trouble
you freaked out
regardless.
if spiders,
With the push for
all the
parity,
spiders was in your crib, in your house, dog. Like, bro, I'll freak out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Klingett, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Thibault. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura's checked in. Here's Henderson. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
Again, bro, yet again.
Holding down the fort, BA.
How many blocks I got? Yeah, I got 7.
Anchoring the defense.
Here's Smooth. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just
I
keep
did not even
feeding
do
him.
that. No, that's
guy
all.
is a man on mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Outside for Love. Back to Henderson. 4-3.
Get that. Oh, yeah, you don't. You don't, dog. You don't. Yes, the defense, guys. Appreciate it. Yes, man. That's what the fans like to see. But even though you're playing their home court, but it doesn't
Los
matter.
Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Out to Hachimura. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Smooth. Good! That's another bucket! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching.
Good! There's another!
They're scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
I gotta try to get. I gotta try to go through. I gotta low-key try to go through 100 next game, bro. I gotta get the 100 next game, bro. I gotta go for 100.
Gotta be careful around him.
Luke's
Man,
record,
he's
dog.
been incredible at coming up with steals.
I gotta break this record. I gotta go. You
Love.
know what I'm saying? Go for the 100.
Here's Henderson.
Next step.
They can't stop the run with that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Here's
for
the
100 next game.
Hands it from the wing.
Yeah, they blocked out the
I actually don't
noise,
know if I
blocked
can
out
go
the
for 100, but
distractions,
we'll try.
kept
We'll
on
see.
grinding,
We'll
and
actually
this
see.
is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Henderson. Looking to get it going. Count the basket and the foul.
That's a bad dog. You still got the win, bro. I'm not tripping.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here.
And that's the end
Boy,
of the
this
game.
crowd has to be shocked by the way their
Thank you
team
for
was
coming out
dismantled.
tonight, everybody.
Shocked
Get
and
home safe,
surprised.
and we
It
can't
doesn't
wait to
matter
see
what
you
the
again
matchup
very
is.
soon.
You never expect a road.
Yep. You guys could go ahead and look at the stats, bro. Send it
Teams
all.
just waltz in
Andre,
and
that's
cruise
always.
to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
You about to go ahead and get off of your own. Keep going. So if you guys like this video, man, you're gonna play up against the Spurs next game. Alright, man. So if you guys like this video, dog, if you guys enjoyed it, man, I know you like subscribe to the channel, yo. Alright, so if you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post, notification bell, see y'all. So you guys actually never miss an upload. Follow me on PS. Tell me to go to add me on PS, add me on Call Mobile, Antonio, and let the 2 follow 3 guys. So like you guys see all of them on this video. Appreciate I love you. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, man. God bless for 100 souls. I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow, y'all. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for episode 9, bro. We might go for 100 points this game tomorrow. So yeah, bro. I love you guys, man. Peace. No, actually, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. After school, man. Peace. I'm finally going back, man. I missed the whole week last week because I was sick. I wasn't feeling good. So yeah, back when I was weak, bro, you probably missed a lot of shit, man. Like a lot of assignments, bro. It can't be too bad, actually, but yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, man. Peace. And Jupiter only had 2 points. But yeah, peace. I love y'all, man. I will see y'all tomorrow.